Do you trust yourself? Because not trusting yourself is one of the biggest blocks on the journey to self. Because how can you know who you are and be yourself if you don't trust yourself? And to trust, it isn't just a decision that we can make in our heads. Trust is a felt experience. And where does it begin? It begins in our bodies. But for most of us, the body has become like a dumping ground, hasn't it? For all the feelings and emotions that we don't want to face. Now, I know that I did this for years, just pushing everything down. But when I think about it, it's crazy, isn't it? Because the body is the very vehicle that can help us to feel real happiness. And all the stuff that we throw in, it just blocks us from this happiness. It's like we've got this room, a spare room in our house that, we want to turn into a beautiful space. But instead of clearing it out, we just keep throwing in all the junk. We've all got one of these rooms. So much so that we can't even get through the door. So where do we begin? Well, we have to begin with the body, because your body is the purest part of you. Why is that? Well, unlike the mind is full of the childhood conditioning, isn't it? But the body will never lie to you. And although it does hold on to trauma and tension, as we know, at least the sensations are truths, We can work with that. Like you can feel your chest is tight. You know when you're breathing shallowly. You can feel your feet on the ground. And this conflict that we have going between our mind and the body, it only exists in the mind. Like the body and the being, they're never in conflict. You can trust your body absolutely. And all it does is it reflects where your work is. And then when we begin to follow its wisdom, something shifts. That grip of the mind can start to loosen. That old conditioning can begin to fall away. And that quiet voice of the heart and the body can finally be heard, even if it's a whisper. And that voice, that whisper is always there. It's just drowned out by the noise of this. Chat, 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 chat. And when the mind, the heart and the body, they come into harmony, that's the moment that you can discover your true being. But until then, life can feel really full of tension, anxiety and longing. But when the mind, body and heart align, we can touch the essence of who we really are. Because when we get in touch with and start to express our deepest feelings and trust that we're not going to reject ourselves, abandon or criticize ourselves, we invite a sense of peace and trust and a sense that our true self has finally been reached. And that's the power of trusting the body. I work with people one-on-one and I help people feel these transformations in real ways that make a huge difference to their lives. Let's share this journey of fully living our lives together.